Was it so close to my face?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 50. Nope! And today it's the perfect time to have episode 50 because we have free agency, negotiations have started, and there's been a whole lot of signings. So, Landon, what's your favorite signing of the day?
Oh, I don't know.
Joshua Palmer?
I mean, it's really not that bad. I mean, 18 million guaranteed. It's not that bad. He can beat man coverage. He's shown that he can beat man coverage. He can get separation. He's only 25. Not a bad move. Just if we don't bring Matt Collins back, it's a sad day. It's just
he's kind of filling that role though.
No, Palmer. No,
he's a big time receiver. That's when I wanted Joshua Palmer, I thought of him as like a big receiver that could go up and catch a pass.
What we think of the right
Joshua Chargers guy?
Yeah, I don't know how tall Joshua Palmer is. I mean, okay, he's 6'1", 209, but he's more of like a deep threat guy. He's not really Matt Collins role will go to Keon.
I don't know. How tall is Keon?
Keon's like 6'4", brother.
Does he block?
Yes. That's why we drafted him.
All right, well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Matt Collins isn't really someone I wouldn't want him to leave. I mean, Matt Collins.
Well, I don't want him to leave either. I'm just saying Joshua Palmer ain't going to be blocking like Matt Collins.
Well, that's good. I mean, Matt Collins was probably your guys' best blocker when it came to receivers last year. And I kind of want him to come back to the Dolphins then, because if his role is filled, Matt Collins coming back to the Dolphins would be a perfect fit.
Interesting.
Myles Garrett, 4 years, $160 million, $40 million per year. He's the highest paid player, other than quarterbacks, of all time. Landon was super mad. He cares about money. What a surprise!
Everybody in the NFL cares about money. They'll say they want to go somewhere.
Business.
They'll say they want to go somewhere and win. They don't want it. Look at freaking DK. I want to go somewhere on the West Coast that's a contender. Goes to Pittsburgh. No quarterback. Second or third best team in the division if the Bengals are signed to be good. But
I don't know. Sam Darnold too. Sam Darnold to Seattle is like a perfect fit.
I don't know. I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a decline with Sam Darnold. I mean, Kevin O'Connell deserves a lot of the praise with Darnold. I mean, he's got the talent, and I still think he'll be a pretty good player. But I'm thinking of like a 3,800 yard season, 24 touchdowns, and like 10 picks.
Yeah, I don't really think. I think he's just going to be a journeyman the rest of his career. Nothing special.
I mean, he's locked up there for 3 years though. If they want.
Yeah, but he has the same contract as Baker Mayfield. Like that, he shouldn't at all.
I mean, they played around the same level last year. But obviously, I mean, like Kevin O'Connell, praise. But I mean, that's not a bad contract for a quarterback who was good last year. You just got to be able to do it in the playoffs, which
he can't. Well, he hasn't at least.
It was one game, man. One game.
Yeah, well, also the Lions game was a playoff game, and pretty much.
Well, okay.
It was for the 1 seed, and he crippled under the pressure. And Baker Mayfield had 45 total touchdowns last year.
Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's good value for him. Their O-line.
No, I think it's just inflation.
Their O-line crumbled towards the end of the season too. So I mean, Sam deserves some of the fault, but so does that O-line.
Who does the Vikings offensive line?
Yeah, they fell apart towards the end. They couldn't pick up a blitz for the life of them, and Sam just couldn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, Sam Darnold looked terrible in the playoff game. That was against the Rams, right?
Yeah, their D-line feasted, which they picked up Poona Ford today. Just Bill's looking for a D tackle. Notice how a guy who couldn't get on the field with us, Poona Ford, is now jumping around he's getting freaking 3-year, $30 million freaking deals because he's good now. Just because we couldn't freaking pay it. Because we couldn't, I don't know.
That makes sense. Another one is Milton Williams to the Patriots. Dude, the Patriots signed a ton of guys. Like a ton.
They got the money.
That's a huge move.
Like this is like a pretty mid free agency to have money. If I'm being honest, I feel like it's been a lot better other years, but that's just me being a little greedy.
I don't know. I mean, there's not like that many high end stars, but there's also a lot of
There's still also
great
really
value.
good. Yeah, there's like really good players still.
Like Harold Landry to the Patriots. I love this. It really makes sense because
Yeah, that's
it's a
a good.
Vrabel player,
Yeah.
and I mean he's only 26 years old. Like I don't know why
He's only
the
26 still. Oh,
I'm
shoot.
pretty sure maybe he's turning 27. Harold Landry is one of those players that I think are going to do really good for the Patriots. Who else did they get? They got Milton Williams. Did they get Carlton Davis?
Yeah,
That's a really good move.
they got they went all defensive, I think. I don't know what else they got. I can't think.
Makes sense. It's Mike Vrabel, man.
Yeah, I mean they when Vrabel was good, or when the Titans were good. I mean their defense was and their D line was amazing.
And they also had Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean Texans traded Laramie Tunsil to the Commanders.
When?
I think about an hour ago.
Oh, that makes sense.
It was for it was like a third this year, a fifth or a fourth swap. They swapped fourths, second next year, and a fifth for next year. Quite the haul for the Texans, but I don't know why they would do that.
Nah,
so their O line was disgustingly bad last year. So
I don't know. He is getting old, dude. They traded us like in the grand scheme of things like 5 first-round picks for Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, at least they got some value. That was rough. Allen got extended 6 years,
Yeah.
55 mil per year, most guaranteed money of all time, 330 mil total. I mean, there's really nothing you could even say about that.
I mean, yeah, he deserves it. So
he didn't reset the market though. That Dak Prescott contract still stands as. Dude, I saw something that said cap hit this year, and it's Lamar and Josh Allen. It's the same as Dak Prescott's this year. Their combined cap hit is the same, which is kind of disgusting. Jerry Jones is he's not a very good owner.
I mean, yeah, a lot of teams are getting better. A lot of teams aren't doing anything, but at the same time, it's day one. Like I'm seeing a lot of Bills fans complaining on Twitter, like, calm down. The only thing that's a little scary is the fact that the interior D lineman market is very depleted now. Most of the guys, other than John, go get Jonathan Allen, and you're perfectly fine. But most of the guys are like gone now. I mean, corner wise, who's still available? Jeff Okudah,
Asante Samuel.
Jeff Okudah, who is really bad, but like McDermott's good with corners, so maybe just give him a shot. There's a guy I was just thinking of. Well, Byron Murphy's still available. He's just a little expensive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy I was just thinking of. I can't remember now.
The Dolphins have made 0 moves so far, so Chris Greer is really doing a good job.
Josh Sweat to the Cardinals.
Oh,
4 years, $76 million, but it's only like $40 million guaranteed, I think. That's a steal, dude. He's a great edge rusher, and
he almost had 3 sacks in the Super Bowl. I mean, he had a great game.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 2nd-round pick. I think that's a steal too.
And $150 million they're paying him.
Over how many years?
I think 3.
What? No way.
I mean, it's either
3 years. That's $50 million a year.
It's either 3 or 4. It's not too long.
It's not $50 million a year. It's got to be at least 4.
Let's take a peek.
3 years. That's $50 million a year.
4 years. Sorry. 4 years. Oh, 5 years. Even worse. Said it wrong 6 times. But,
All right, so 5 years. That's $30 million a year. That's not terrible. That's like Tyreek Hill numbers. Yeah, I'd say he deserves that contract. Maybe. But also, they have to pay George Pickens, so I don't know if he's going to be returning next year or 2 years from now, whenever he's up.
Yeah, but like, who's throwing him the ball? Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I actually don't mind that.
I actually hate that.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. I bet they're still going to go 10-7.
It ain't putting them over the hump.
Well, nothing's going to put them over the hump.
Going nowhere.
They just keep getting winning records, and that's all they really care about right now. Devontae Adams, 2 years, $44 million to the Rams. That's an awesome move for the Rams.
Puka, and what number is Devontae going to wear? That was the question.
I saw somewhere he's wearing 83.
No freaking way.
I don't know, man.
Bro, that is not
83.
drip. That is not drip. That is not,
Hey, he might make it tough.
bro, that ain't drip. That's Andre Reed's number.
Who's?
Andre Reed, that's his number. No, wait, no, Demarcus Rob. Wait, is Demarcus Robinson still on the team?
I don't think so.
Devontae wore 15 at Fresno State, so maybe he goes and wears 15.
Maybe. I think they're gearing up for a huge season. It's probably the last year or second last year for a deep playoff push with Stafford. I think they have 2 years left with Stafford. And I don't know where Cooper Kupp's going to go, but he's got to go somewhere. I think they might just have to eat the cap.
5th round pick right now. It's a value. I wouldn't mind
5th round pick for Cooper Kupp is his value.
That's what they're moving the value down. Yeah, I read that the other day. I wouldn't mind Cooper Kupp in Buffalo. It's just we have like a million slot wide receivers.
That's kind of terrible, though.
Right. Yeah, I would give it. We have like 4 5th round picks too. I'd give that up in a heartbeat.
I would do like a 3rd round pick for Cooper Kupp, but then the Rams would have to eat the cap. Like they would take the cap. I feel like that's a better value for the team that's getting him.
If the Bills had a 3rd round pick, I'd love that. But
Jonathan Allen released. This is going to be huge because as long as he stays on the field, this is one of the best D tackles. So Miami, go get him, please. Especially if Calais Campbell doesn't come back, we need a D tackle.
Buffalo, go get him. We need one.
Shit, dude. And then Von Miller released, dude.
All right.
He's most likely going back to Denver, right?
Yeah. Well, there's been a lot of talk about him in KC, so like.
I saw that. Yeah, no, if he goes to KC, that might be scary. Like coming.
No, it's not.
Von Miller's still decent. It's just he's only a pass rusher now.
Bro, we watched this. We watching the same Von Miller in the playoffs. That bro, he's not doing nothing against Deion Dawkins or Spencer Brown. I'm not afraid of bro.
We'll see. I mean,
not afraid of bro. Not afraid.
Next year, AFC Championship game, we'll come back to this podcast.
You okay? When Von Miller doesn't put up a single freaking statistic.
Possibly. That's very possible. It says Aaron Rodgers, rumors going to Pittsburgh. They're heating up with a deal. So that's, I mean, I don't know why you would take Aaron Rodgers over Justin Fields when Fields he could be your franchise, but you know what? I'm not Mike Tomlin. Maybe he wants to go 10-7 again.
The Lions are signing freaking DJ Reed.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, they signed him to a pretty good contract too.
3-year, $48 million. Mm-hmm. Dude, are we gonna sign a corner? I know it's early, but like, this isn't like me complaining. This is just me saying, like, are we gonna sign a corner?
I just want us to sign someone. I mean, my team hasn't even signed a single fucking player. Hassan Reddick to the Bucks. I love this move. I love this move. He had 1 year, $14 million. It's kind of like a prove it deal, especially with like
a lot of money for a prove it deal. How much is guaranteed?
$9 million.
Oh, okay, never mind. Not that.
Yeah. But the whole thing with that is it's like, dude, you had 17 sacks 2 years ago. You get traded to the Jets, which you obviously, who the hell wants to play for the Jets? And then you start 2 games and get 1 sack. Are you the same player you were when you got 4 double-digit sack seasons on top of a 17 sack season the year they went to the Super Bowl? I think he might be. And for the Bucks, dude, that's very low risk. Like that's not bad at all.
And I mean, it's a good move for a team that's fighting for another deep playoff run.
Yeah, and then obviously, like we predicted, Chris Godwin re-signs 3 years, $66 million.
I mean,
I feel like he does that every year. He just re-signs with the Bucks.
No, it's one of them every year. Freaking Mike Evans or Levante David does the same thing every year. They always they always test free agency and then just immediately go back like the second free agency starts.
Crazy. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this, too. Grady Jarrett got released by the Falcons. That's another
he got picked up by the Bears already.
Really? Wow.
I think the Bears picked up that center, too. I don't know if they actually...
Dude, the Bears already picked up, like, 4 offensive linemen. Like, they are making mad moves. Then Khalil Mack back to the Chargers. I predicted that in my video, which is coming out tonight. So be on the lookout to that. One person that might see this, maybe.
Taylor Hufunga to the Broncos.
Who?
That's a good, you know Taylor Hufunga? The guy from the
From the
49ers?
Niners?
Yeah, that's a good deal. 3 year, 45 million. Is everybody getting the same deal?
Yeah. I like Braxton Berrios signing with Houston 1 year, $2 million. That's a pretty good deal for them.
Wait, he went there?
Yeah, Braxton Berrios went to Houston.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good too. I mean, for $2 million, you get a guy that can play the slot. Um, you know, he wasn't really fitting in Miami's scheme anymore, but he did have a great year with Miami. I would want to say 2 years ago. He had a good year. That was that was the year of the Hard Knocks. So 2 years ago. I mean, he's all right. He's a good returner. He's a really good returner. So I mean, there's not really a lot you can say with that. But then we could talk about Washington because they've been making a ton of moves. Laramie Tunsil I didn't even know about. I did see that they signed Javon Kinlaw, 3 years, 45 mil. So that's like you said, the same contract. But
45 million for Javon Kinlaw. Was he good last year or something? Or am I like silly?
I'm pretty sure he's pretty decent. I mean, for D
Oh, that's
tackle,
like a lot of money though for Javon Kinlaw. I thought he was gonna be cheap.
no, the D tackle market is ridiculous now. Like
Yeah,
it's super
maybe
high.
I'm glad we ain't signing no one. My golly.
Yeah, dude. Patriots got Carlton Davis, 3 years, 60 mil.
That's a freaking hefty contract.
I think Carlton Davis is gonna have a down year because he's not in Detroit anymore. So,
Yeah.
oh, and then speaking of, dude, DJ Reed also to the Lions.
Yeah, I just said that a little bit ago. We already talked about that.
Oh well, on top of all this, what I've gathered is the Patriots have made a lot of good moves. The Commanders have made a lot of good moves. It's basically just all the teams with money. Like all the teams with money have made good moves.
Pretty much.
I really like after that, dude. I have nothing else to even like. I mean, we could talk about Justin Fields.
To the Jets Jets.
I saw rumors that Chris Olave is going to reunite with Garrett Wilson.
Heck yeah! Even though it's on the Jets, that sounds gross. But like, I'll watch the Jets if they decide to bring back the fellas.
Dolphins blockbuster trade. I don't know. It's TD's Fins talk. I don't know if I can
He's
really.
scamming. He's scamming.
We are so effed. TD's. Oh yeah, no, he's literally scamming us. What?
He's just hecking around.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Miami needs to do something.
Yeah, they still got time. I mean, like I said, it's only been, or I didn't say this, but it's only been 5 hours. So I mean, and none of these deals are even official. Like, what if these players flip? Like, J.D. McKissick, bro, signed with the Bills like 3 years ago, and then he's like, no.
What's his name? Yo, from Elijah Mitchell signed with the Chiefs, 1 year, $2 million. Forgot about that one.
Wow.
Not bad. I mean, for Elijah Mitchell, I mean,
Joe can stay healthy. He's been hurt the past like 2.5 years.
Yeah, but you know what? Just add him to the roster. Jaguars plan to release veteran receiver Christian Kirk per source.
He got traded.
He did?
He got traded to the Texans last week.
Wow, this is awful.
For a 7th-round pick.
Did you see that Geno Smith's trade was going to be DK and Geno for Max Crosby?
Yeah, it's the worst trade of all time, bro. They're not accepting that. You serious?
Dude, if they accepted that just proves that the Raiders are even more poverty than I thought.
No, they would never accept that.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, that's really good for them.
How do you feel about it hasn't happened, but like could happen. Evan Ingram to the what's it called? The Broncos could be a great move if it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the top 2 tight ends are going to be available for them in the draft. So I think Evan Ingram.
The Broncos, I mean, they could.
I don't think I'm getting really high on Loveland now. I don't think he's going to make it out the top 18.
Wait, Cam Bynum was a free agent?
I don't know who that is, honestly.
He was the Vikings safety, number 24.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He signed with the Colts. Good for him.
Really?
Yeah. Where all the safeties at to come to Buffalo that we don't need?
Demarcus Robinson, Tyler Boyd, MVS, Mike Williams, Juju, D-Hop, Brandon Cooks, and Keenan Allen are all still available.
Wow, that was a list of washed players.
Amari Cooper, Darius Slayton, Elijah Moore, Deontay Johnson, Naomi Brown, Nick Westbrook, Ikine, or whatever his name is. That guy was a touchdown monster. Yeah, so pretty much the rest of the free agent receivers are all terrible, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, they were never really that good to begin with, if we're being honest.
Yeah, well, Tyler Lockett hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, but like
he's still kind of old. I don't know. I feel like the Jets are still going to be pretty trash. Like even with Justin Fields, Fields might be the answer for them, but I also just don't see them.
But it's also the Jets, bro. Come on, like Justin Fields. Come on, we going. Start with the Bears. You couldn't choose. That's not on you. Poverty organization for quarterbacks. Then you go to the Steelers. Good. And they're stupid. And you go to the Jets, bro.
Dude, he just wants his career to die at this point.
No, he's actually
going to the Bears and the Jets.
Well, he didn't choose the Bears, but like,
yeah, well, he didn't choose the Bears, but still, I mean, the Bears chose him.
Bears chose him, but he chose the Jets.
So, what's kind of interesting with the Steelers is if Aaron Rodgers goes 10-7, that means they went 10-7 in the past 5 years with Big Ben, Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and Aaron Rodgers all at quarterback, which is pretty cool.
That doesn't sound cool at all. That sounds awful.
Imagine being a Steelers fan, dude.
Owen Nixon.
Oh,
he's very upset.
You know what though? At least Aaron Rodgers gets added to the all-time team. Now they get Aaron Rodgers.
Nobody else cares about the all-time team except you.
Bro, no. If you're a real fan of your team, you care about the all-time team.
Bro, I don't care.
Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson.
I care about winning the Super Bowl.
Listen to this. This is crazy. They might have the best QB room in the league. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Michael Vick, TB12, Terry Bradshaw, and Big Ben.
Why is Big Ben ranked 5th?
Well, that's not a ranking, but still.
Big Ben's in front of everyone except for Rodgers.
Dude, are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Bro.
Dude, that's okay. You can't even think of another franchise that's close.
Tom Brady this is okay, let's kick real quick.
What are we talking? Like Patriots?
Patriots, Tom Brady.
Doug Flutie?
Bledsoe?
No.
Bledsoe's a demon, bro.
No.
Well, I mean, all they got is Tom Brady. Tom Brady freaking whoops all them boys.
Yeah, but I'd take Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson over Tom Brady.
I wouldn't.
All time?
I'd take the GOAT.
Yeah, but what about Big Ben though? He has 2 rings.
Big Ben. Yeah, well, you said Aaron Rodgers and freaking Russ. You didn't say Aaron Rodgers and Big Ben. You said Aaron Rodgers and Russ.
I think Aaron Rodgers and Russ, their careers over a span. I mean, they only do, what is it, 2 rings? Does Russ have a ring?
Yeah,
or 2.
Russ has a ring. He's 1.
Oh, okay.
Where's Jeremy Chin? Just saw a tweet talking about Miami fans talking about him. You want Jeremy Chin, bro?
I mean, I guess so.
I want him last year.
I mean, I want the Miami Dolphins to make a freaking move. I'm gonna go to the Dolphins community. I'm gonna see how mad everyone is.
Bro, go to the Bills community. Everyone's like freaking fiending over nothing. Let's see.
Yeah. The first thing is let's sign Henry Ruggs. Let's sign Henry Ruggs.
Oh, let's go. Javon Solomon tweet. Javon Solomon breakout season on the up, bro. We don't need no DN when we got Javon Solomon. Real.
Well, this has been a really fun episode 30, man. Or episode 50. Even better.
Like everybody's just getting overpaid, honestly.
That's what the NFL is now. It's just a bunch of overpaid guys. And then you wonder why teams are in cap hell. You're like, well, you're paying Javon Holland $25 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to pay bro that much.
Javon Holland's going to get at least 20 M's, which is kind of disgusting. He doesn't deserve that, in my opinion.
OBJ was mentioned on the Epstein list. What?
OBJ you haven't seen? OBJ got his house raided today.
For what? The Epstein?
157 bottles of baby oil.
No.
He's a part of the Diddy stuff.
No,
Yep.
you're joking. You're joking.
Yeah,
Is that why his wife left him?
yeah, I think so. Instead of catching balls for Miami last year, he decided to catch a case. So,
No.
and Drewski, but we're not even gonna get into it. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
No way.
Dude, it's bad.
No.
It's real bad. Yeah,
This is crazy.
yeah.
Must be why.
Frank,
Wow.
you should have let it.
OBJ statement. I've been informed of the allegations about me in a suite in California. I really can't even believe that my name is mentioned in that matter. There's absolutely no truth to those allegations. I do not know and have never met the person that filed the suit. Suit? What? I was not anywhere near Orinda, California at that time. In fact, I don't think I have ever seen, or I can't read, ever even been to Orinda, I'm assuming that's California. I have never done anything like that. I would never do anything like that to anyone. I'm confident that these ridiculous claims against me will be dismissed. No doubt. Interesting.
Stinky boy.
Is this real or is this fake?
No, it's real, and it's not good either. That dude, he was whispering in Jameer Gibbs' ear at the UFC fight, and he wasn't letting him breathe. It's kind of freaky. So yeah, Odell's done, man.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was signing Odell anyway. Bro's been a free agent for a hot minute.
Yep, but that'll be the episode, guys.
Crazy. Wow.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, or else Odell's gonna get you. So you don't want that. Ain't that right, Landon?
Yeah, you don't. You don't.
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
Okay. Really, bro? Mute my mic and stuff? Who do you think you are?
Like, comment, subscribe. Episode 50 in the books. 51 coming soon. Peace.